Welcome to day 289 of the 300 Movie Challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of June 2018, which was Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Incredibles 2 was robbed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's all I got. Like, I'm not as mad as I was with the first one, but I think that's just because I had no expectations going into this. I had zero expectations. I thought this would be bottom of the barrel. And
I mean, it makes sense why everyone else also hated it too.
like this thing, like I don't hate it. I'm not as like angry at it as the previous one. But does that mean it's a better movie? No. But is it like I can't really decide if it's like worse. I don't know.
It just happened
Yeah.
and that's it.
I guess here's the thing is a plot that's a terrible plot worse or a plot that kind of falls apart worse.
I mean, they're both bad.
I'm sure we've had this debate before, but I cannot remember what I said before,
I don't
so
know. So this movie, I'm just defeated. I don't give a fuck. Okay, no, there's one thing that I do want to point out. Like the setup at the end of this movie is actually kind of interesting. But considering the track record of these movies, it's gonna be shit anyway. So they're gonna fuck up an actually pretty interesting premise, which is that now there's actual like dinosaurs in the world, right?
mhm.
But they're
Well,
gonna, you know,
more accurately just in the US, but
well, okay,
yeah.
yeah, but you know, they got to start somewhere. And like, so if they
American
want to like
symbols.
almost like Planet of the Apes it or something, like that could be kind of interesting, honestly. Maybe not saying like smart dinosaurs, but at least that sort of like fight for dominance and shit like that, which that could be interesting. But I just have a feeling they're just gonna fuck it up because they've fucked this stuff up. And the whole the thing is, I think part of the reason I'm not as angry is because I basically knew the plot of this movie completely from reviews already. And I knew all the bad stuff in it. Like, I knew the whole, oh, the girl's a clone. Okay, like, so what? It literally doesn't matter, like, to the story. And then the fucking, the whole dumb, like, I'm gonna set the dinosaurs free because they're alive. And it's like... and
She
the...
would say that one moment, but then get eaten the next moment.
Yeah.
I hope so.
And then all the characters are just... lame, and there's... okay, I think there was more stupidity all around in the previous one, but it wasn't replaced with anything good here. It was just replaced with instead dull and boring and who cares. And there was still stupid as well, but it wasn't as pervasive in terms of character traits and like decision making. It's just the overall plot and the narrative is just like, this is just dumb and is kind of a rehash, at least especially the first half is like kind of a repeat of Lost World. Because
Yeah.
that whole thing
Oh
was here's
yeah.
hunters that show up and want to get the dinosaurs, and it's like, we've seen this already.
Oh
So
yeah.
there's that, and then the only thing that's kind of new is again the dinosaurs like in the world, and again like at least in this movie the only thing they have that is just the dinosaurs like around the mansion, which I mean okay, that's at least we're finally not on a tropical island. It's a little bit different, but I just didn't give a shit about anything for this. I mean, I guess I don't know.
I've already forgotten this movie.
Yeah, it's just so
Yeah.
lame and forgettable. I'm not as angry, but I don't that doesn't mean it's better. I think this is a worse movie probably, but
You
not,
don't have the visceral emotion.
no, it's just uh, I'd have to think about in terms of ranking. Like, it's not. I don't think it's way worse. Like again, I've said people who like the first Jurassic World and really don't like this. I think they're both about the same in terms of not good. So, whatever. I'm dead. I need to not be resurrected through mosquitoes. Because I'm dead.
So join us next time for the next movie.
Yeah, like, I can 5
I don't
minutes.
know what to say either. It's kind of just like,
It was all a
the
blur.
dialogue was bad, I guess.
Yeah, everything is just...
The whole, like, ending thing. Like, I agree with you, Valen, where it's kind of like, if they did something like Planet of the Apes, then there would be potential, but...
You have no hope.
No.
I have no hope, and I feel like if they were actually going to do something like Planet of the Apes, then this should have been the sequel, instead of all the other sequels that happened.
Yeah, this should have been, like,
Right.
where they started, yeah.
Yeah. But since this is, like, the 5th film and stuff, it's like, okay, well, where are you gonna... You can't really start the Planet of the Apes thing now, unless the next thing you know, they're in space or something.
Jurassic
Let's
Galaxy.
Man, like, when you mentioned that, I was thinking, oh, that would be kind of interesting, because they're, like, all different, like, species, and not in the way of, like, there's the orangutan, there's, like, the chimpanzees or the gorillas. They're very different. They have different diets, they have different sizes and anatomy.
Yeah, and again, I'm not
So,
saying they should have them be, like, smart or whatever, but at least that sort of fight for dominance and, like, how they kind of try to show up in the ecosystem and, you know, humans trying to take them out or whatever. Yeah, you know, it could be interesting, but...
A hierarchy of dinosaurs in the real world.
Yeah.
The modern world with buildings and shit.
Yeah, and, like... So, I'm still waiting for this kind of movie, but with not just dinosaurs, with other shit, and...
You mean, when you say not just dinosaurs, you really just mean not just T-Rex, the occasional long-necked dinosaur?
Okay, yeah, more
The
interesting
occasion-
dinosaurs, but also, like, you know, not other prehistoric non-dinosaur things, because that's something.
Yeah.
And then, there's something else I was like, oh, again, I want feathery dinosaurs. Like, damn it, I think that could actually be cool, but no, we just don't get it, because, whatever, people are lame. That's, okay, the only thing I can explicitly point to, like, being, I guess, better in this one is that the CGI dinosaurs does look a bit better. Because the previous one was honestly kind of iffy, and this one actually looks decent. So.
But this mostly took place at, like, night or in janky lighting, right?
Yeah, I know. But I'm grasping at straws here, okay? I'm just trying to think of anything to say.
So join us next time for the next movie.
Well, okay, there's one side note. Well, here, before we get to the side note, do you have a thing? Alright.
No.
Okay. Well, my side note was, there's this thing where they want to use Tyrannosaurus blood for transfusion with a Velociraptor. So I was like, how close are they in terms of, like, evolutionary history or whatever? And, well, first of all, actually, my comparison's not even that great because, the comparison I originally gave, because I don't believe Velociraptor and T-Rex were alive at the same time. If they were, at least it wasn't... They definitely didn't, like, evolve at the same time. They maybe existed, you know, at certain points pretty close. But anyway, so giving T-Rex blood to a Velociraptor is equivalent to giving wolf blood to a house cat. That's how...
Not really going to do anything.
No, well, they'll probably die, so, because, you know... Yeah, that, or, again, even if you want to go further, like or if you want to go opposite, like, I don't know, like a Chihuahua blood to, like, a lion.
Oh my god.
Again,
I'm just imagining it yapping.
Yeah, so that's, like, a lion just, like, goes to roar, and it's just like, it's, like, yipping. Oh, god. So, yeah, that doesn't make any fucking... Okay, again, I'm debating the scientific inaccuracy of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but, like, that's a new thing that's wrong. So, and I feel like most people would be like, wait, these are not the same. You know, just because it has dinosaur in the name, in the title, doesn't mean they're like the same fucking thing. Right?
Yeah.
Again, like the whole thing about, like, you know, cats, like lions and tigers and house cats or whatever, they're actually under, like, you know, the Felidae family or whatever, but the dinosaurs are not under one family. They think they're in one, like, order or something, so they're, like, a step above that, and it's, like...
Right,
you can't just say that all dinosaurs are, like, the same, because they're not. But... whatever.
Oh, I thought of a better comparison.
Hmm?
Oh yeah.
You can't give chicken blood to a dinosaur.
Maybe, yeah. Well, again, the whole point was I chose a wolf and a house cat because they are in the same order, but not the same family. So that's the whole. That's what it is for a T-Rex and a Velociraptor. But I
Can
would,
you imagine a chicken going to cluck and it just roars?
or the opposite. No, like, okay, you know the whole thing where they always have like the T-Rex like lift its head up and have like the big epic roar or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do that, but instead
cock-a-doodle-doo.
cock-a-doodle do instead. Anyway. There was a volcanic eruption in this movie, and I almost forgot about it.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
God, this movie's so forgettable. Which, okay, I know I said the dinosaurs, like, effects look pretty good, but, like, that lava, like, looked pretty bad. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know, just not
Like the molten
lava.
cheese and the
It's not quite that bad. But it's pretty bad. So, yeah, I think most people know that this is not good. It's unremarkable. It's a thing.
Forgettable?
Yeah, it's
It's-
forgettable. So,
Bye.
yeah, next movie is... Actually, next movie is a sequel to some things we've already seen, but it's been a while, so... And I've heard that this sequel is actually apparently really good, so...
So join us next time for
Mhm.
the third time,
Yeah,
the real outro.
yeah. This is a mess.
Bye.
But so is the movie, so fuck it. Bye.
Ugh.